Hey guys, it's Percy Facts, and today we're going to be looking for 10 people with superpowers caught on tape. So we're used to seeing movie characters with superpowers, but it turns out some actual human beings may have superpowers. These are times people with powers have caught on tape. So let me know what you think about these videos. Are they real or fake? Do these people really have magical powers? But before we begin, why not subscribe and press the notification too? Here we go. Number 10, we have Wall Walker. This is 2016 video. The video is from the security camera outside the convenience store. You can see it look pretty normal, and you can see a homeless guy outside the door. Of course it's nighttime and the store is closed until one guy severe walks towards the wall. The homeless man absolutely stunned and the camera even malfunctioned. The day flipped 2016 and 2019, so maybe this guy has electric power. Another reason people think he has a telekinetic or electric power is because the light inside the store flick on and off, and there even leaves the same way he came in by walking off the wall. The homeless man stunned because he doesn't expect what happened. The store owner simply released the footage and check what people think about it. Check out the clip and let me know what is happening here. Number 9, Halo. So you know that Angels has Halo, and only turns that only Angels has Halo. This video filmed in China during Chinese New Year. The guy's walking along in hoodie and everything seems pretty normal, that is until a flash of lights appears above his head in the shape of a halo. People around him then gasp and point in amazement and try run after him. However, he then starts running away himself. They try and track him down to see what his deal is and how he's got a halo, but then all of a sudden, he vanishes into thin air, and as he vanishes, the same halo before pops up out of nowhere. The guy was never seen again, and the person filming it is very confused to this day. The guy in the hoodie even seemed to be shocked himself when he first saw the halos, but he clearly has some kind of powers as he disappeared into thin air. Do you think this guy's an angel, or does he have some kind of other superpower? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Next up, mind control at number 8. So this video was filmed by a store security camera in Japan. It shows women doing a mundane activity, shopping, but she has superpowers. This video proved that we have superhumans among us. She's walking around doing her shopping normally. All of a sudden, she reaches up to grab something from a high shelf and the back of her hoodie glows. May you think maybe she just has the light up hoodie. But then later on in the video she sees the shopping cart almost hit a young girl. However, she stops it simply by moving her hand. She seems to have telekinetic power. As the shopping cart moves with her hand, this really reminds me of a time in Stranger Things when Eleven was messing that store. What do you think's going on here? Is it a bunch of coincidences, or this woman is a superhuman? Sure, her hoodie could have lights in it, but how do you explain the shopping cart? What do you think? Check out the video and let me know. Next up is telekinetic office worker. At number 7, do you get bored at the office? Well, I can almost guarantee that this office never gets boring. That is because it appears that one woman who works in the office has telekinetic abilities. The video shows a meeting between two women and their male colleague. Their talking is normal when all of a sudden the woman decides to show off a trick. She opens the palm of her hand and then uses her mind to slide her colleague's phone off the table. Her two colleagues are both completely stunned after that the woman explained how she did her trick. Now unfortunately the security camera didn't have microphones, so we can't know how she did this, but many people online claim she has a superpowers. We've seen a few other people on this clip who seem to have telekinetic abilities. So do you think this woman also has that? Other people say it could have been a magnet under the table, and there are other theories, but most people really do think that this woman has telekinetic abilities. Check the video and tell me about what you think. Next up, electric hands at number 6. So pretty much every superhero knows they have powers. Well, in this video, if the girl is simply realizing that she has these powers. A girl and her friend get into an altercation with two men in Thailand. The men are getting very aggressive when all of a sudden, seemingly by instinct, the woman puts her hands out. The main thing gets slammed into a bus and they run away in confusion and fear. The woman then looks at her own hands in amazement and confusion. She then turns around and a table of a market stall behind her falls out. Everyone then runs away screaming, and the girl even screams herself. She seems so scared, and her friend, who she was defending in the first place, even runs away from her. It really does seem like we just witnessed a superhero realizing her powers. Not much else is known about the video, and all the information is written in Thai, but one thing's for sure, this is one very mysterious and amazing video. Some say it's fake, some say it's definitely real. What do you guys think?
เขาวิ่งกันอย่างเงี้ยน้องไม่เคยนั่งรถเมล์เหรอสายอื่นน่ะเขาขับดีกว่านี้มารยาทดีกว่านี้รู้ไหมว่าสายเนี่ยโดนด่าจนไปทั่วบ้านทั่วเมืองแล้วใครคนไหนใครด่าป้าป่ะไม่ป้าป่ะน้องป่ะก็ไม่เห็นคนด่าเลยนี่มันหาเรื่องกันให้ชัดเลยอ่ะลูกพี่ไม่ได้อยากจะหาเรื่องหรอกนะแต่แค่อยากจะเตือนไว้ว่าทำงานบริการน่ะก็ต้องใส่ใจผู้โดยสารดิไม่ใช่ขับแต่ว่าทำแท็กซี่เลยไหมมีหน้าเดี๋ยวเรียกให้เอาป่ะเฮ้ยน้องนี่พอจริงกับเราอ่ะทำไมนี่เจ้ายังไงก็ว่ามาเรื่องไม่จบสักทีพี่เหมือนกันใครคนขับรถอ่ะท่านจะไม่มีมารยาทด้วยเจอได้ขับดีมาเหรอเฮ้ยพูดได้ไงวะพูดได้ไงวะเฮ้ยพี่เฮ้ยเอ็งทำไรอ่ะฮะเอ็งทำไรเฮ้ยมึงทำได้ไงลูกพี่เฮ้ยเอ็งทำอะไรอ่ะเอ็ง
Our next stuff is rickshaw saver at number 5. So in India, one of the ways to get around is by rickshaw. Well, one night in India at an intersection, a rickshaw and a truck almost collided. In this video it looks like the truck is about to hit the rickshaw, but all of a sudden there's a flash of light. The rickshaw then appears to end up on the other side of the road and the truck comes to a stop. But by the rickshaw is a mysterious man dressed in dark clothing. The truck driver gets out of his vehicle completely confused as to what just happened. It's thankful the guy's okay, but it's very confused, and the guy in the rickshaw even looks kind of scared by the guy who saved his life. This kind of reminds me of the enemy Death Note. Anyway, booze out there then will know what I'm talking about, but seriously, how did the dark figure know this was going to happen, and how did he manage to teleport the rickshaw away from the truck to save the guy's life? This video is very confusing and scary, but it does show that some people with superpowers seem to be using them for good. Our next video is Disappearing Man at number 4. This one was filmed in a library in Japan. The man filming and his friend witnessed the nullification, so they went over to check it out. That was all of a sudden the man in the altercation disappeared. He literally vanishes into the thin air, and what's more, his book drops to the ground as he disappears. Everyone crowding around is speechless and totally stunned. This was sent into a news company in Japan, and they even got witnesses. The witnesses even got no idea what happened, and so this man has never been seen again. Do you think this is real example of a man teleportation powers? Some of you even said this video could be fake. You could do this by pausing the film, having the man walk out of the frame and playing the film again. However, it doesn't explain how his book dropped out of thin air, and examining this clip slow-mo, it doesn't seem like any editing has happened whatsoever. Check out the video and let me know what your thoughts on this. Our next stuff is The Real Wolverine at number 3. So you all know that superheroes like the Wolverine are fictional. They're in movies and comics books, but they're not a real thing. Well, according to this clip, perhaps they're based on a true story. This footage comes from a security camera in a hospital in Russia. The man walks into his doctor's office and hangs up his jacket. He tells them he has a problem. The woman then says, "Let me see what your problem is." That was when all of a sudden blades comes out of the man's hands. The doctor then runs away in the horror screaming fright. I am pretty sure doctors aren't supposed to do that when you show them a problem, but I guess this is a rare case. Let's be honest, if you were a doctor and someone came in with these, you would be terrified. The man doesn't seem fazed at all, as he seems very used to it. But the woman's emotions just seems very so real, and she even starts crying. How authentic do you think this clip is? Is it actually the real-life Wolverine? Perhaps this is something else, but it definitely does seem real due to this woman's crazy reaction. But it definitely does seems real, as this woman's reaction is so genuine. Check the video and tell me about what you think.
Маникюр обрезной. Как вас зовут? Замечательно. Если можно перекись приготовить сразу, то у меня капилляр вообще не действует. Хорошо. Давайте. Блядь! Ой, господи! Охуеть! Вы что делаете? Что вы делаете?
Our next stuff is Water Walker at number 2. So this video is very mysterious and unexplained, and it might give you a chills. We all know that walking on water is a miracle. Ever since biblical times, it's gone down as one of the most amazing feats could ever do. However, we all know it's pretty much impossible for the average person to do this. Well, one man captured a figure walking across the water. The man is a mysterious dark figure who can't really be made out from far away. However, he's clearly walking on water somehow. Some people thought this was a fake, and the guy who made it simply overlaid the guy walking onto some water. However, that doesn't make sense. As the guy approaches some water, birds are fly away. So the guy was clearly there in the video, and this hasn't been edited from what I see. Do you think is really a superhuman who can walk on water? Let me know what do you think about this very mysterious clip. Our next stuff is teleporting girl. At number 1 spot, this road surveillance video filmed in an unknown country shows something very mysterious. A woman walks out in front of 2 cars. She goes past one of them, but then it appears the second one is about to hit her. Just as the car is inches away though, she teleports to the other side of the road. This is very short clip, and there's not much about this clip online. It was uploaded to Life leaked by a guy who monitors the security cameras there. He simply said the girl teleported at the person in the car was stunned and waited for a moment and they drove off. This was very close call, but perhaps the girl knew this was going to happen and she was trying out her new powers. Could this be someone discovering brand new powers, or maybe just testing out old ones? Could this be someone discovering their new powers like we've already seen in other clips? This video is very unsettling to watch, and it's very mysterious too. Let me know what you think is going on here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. This is my first video, and I will be posting many interesting videos soon. What are you waiting for? Please like and subscribe to Percy Facts and click the bell button. See you around.